Riff stop.
Yeah, we just left the Are You Garbage show,
Hell
the Thursday show in Cleveland.
Hilarities.
Yeah, hilarities. 40th. What was it?
East 4th.
40th. No, 40th anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
40th anniversary. They might be doing like some sort of documentary, or maybe that was just a little hype thing for people to watch when they're there. But it seemed like they grabbed a bunch of comedians. Tom Papa was in there. Fitzsimmons.
Come in, and they've been knowing this dude for decades. Might as well, do a little spot for him for the video and show some
I thought it was nice.
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah, when I worked there for about 10 seconds, I met the guy, and he entrusted me with some old people came in. Just calling them old, I guess. Fuck it. Old people came in, and they must have been friends of his, and whoever the person was standing at the podium ripping the tickets and telling me where to seat them did not know that. So I sat them in the only 2 seats available at this packed show, very back, right when you walk in through the fucking doors, right there behind a fucking pillar. It's the only spot that was there. It's the only table left. And he comes and grabs me a couple minutes later. He's like, "We got to get them a better spot. We got to find them a better spot." And I'm like, "This is my first night here, dude." He goes, "Oh, okay, all right. I'm talking to the wrong guy." And he just moves on. And I'm like, "Yeah." But he goes and he grabs somebody else. I don't even remember how the situation panned out, but he somehow found them a better spot, even though it was a sold-out fucking room. So,
it's his club.
He made something happen for him, which was cool. But yeah,
at least he wasn't like a dick about it. Like, you know what the fuck you're doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he was very cool. He looked at me and he was like, "Oh." After that, he took a moment to come and shake my hand and say, "Oh, it's nice to meet you." And he said a couple words to me. Very nice. He was very cool. Yeah. But he was on top of that shit, bro. Moving around everywhere. But that was my first interaction. I'm like, fuck, I just moved. People that he knows that he probably told come
but you didn't know no better. You was just doing what you was taught.
Exactly,
so,
but it felt shitty
know
at
that.
the time. Maybe that was the start of the panic attack. No. Fuck! I already fucked up. No.
Could be. He looked like one of them no-nonsense dudes. Like, his look, he looked like... Not like a hard ass, but he looked like he'd just be blunt as fuck.
You don't want to disappoint him.
Yeah,
you get that kind of I feel like I fucked up if I did something wrong. I don't want to.
Yeah, he got not necessarily military vibes, but just I don't know, just don't want to piss him off.
And he's not intimidating looking.
Yeah, no,
really.
It's just
someone when I
he's
first
just so serious looking, I guess.
Yeah, when I first worked there, one of the staff I was like, "How do I know when I see Nick? I've never seen him before." Like you'll know. He kind of looks like the Michael Keaton's Batman or something, or not my Batman of the Penguin from one of the older Batman movies.
Nah, he looked like, who did I say he looked like earlier?
I don't know.
Oh, Gus Fring if he was white.
Yeah, okay, but a little heavier set, I suppose.
Nah, he ain't look heavy.
Belly? No.
In the video, he ain't look heavy.
No, shit.
Yeah, I don't...
Maybe no. Okay, maybe just. No, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering him.
Yeah, I don't think he was fat at all.
I'm getting Eggman vibes from Sonic the Hedgehog. No, it's the bald head maybe.
Yeah.
Doing it for me.
Eggman, you mean Mr. Robotnik?
Robotnik, yeah. Well, Eggman, Robotnik, they're two different, but they're kind of the same.
Who's Eggman? I don't remember Eggman.
It might be actually, you probably stopped playing, because early 90s Sonic and all that was Robotnik. And then you get into Sonic Adventure and all this shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's Eggman.
Last Sonic I played was the pinball one.
And Eggman is his Robotnik's
son or something?
Grandson.
Okay.
Skip, who the fuck knows who the dad is?
The dad was probably just a regular dude.
Yeah.
The evil genius skipped a generation.
That's funny.
Well, yeah, the show is dope. Actually, before we get to the show, we're going to intro the pod.
Hey, nice. Okay, that was good.
This is episode
12, I want to say, or it could be 13.
I think it's 13.
Yeah, check our own YouTube.
I'm pretty sure this is episode 13.
Listen, I go through and like every one you post, so I just seen it.
He checking now, but I'm pretty sure.
Christ, where are we at?
Just search it.
No, we're right here.
Oh,
right.
okay.
It was 12. You were right. Okay. I thought it was 11. Oh, we had 11 views. That's what.
Oh, wait. This is 12 or this is 13?
We're on 13.
Okay, yeah.
We just did 12.
Yeah, so this is episode 13 of the Riff Stop.
Welcome.
Welcome. Yeah, I'm Rob.
Thanks for showing up.
That's Jake. He wearing a "we might be drunk" shirt, but he not drinking right now.
I can't. I can't. And I'm not gonna say the gay probation joke either.
Yeah, but
There was something there.
there's something
There
there,
was
yeah,
something
but
there.
not that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
no.
okay. No,
Damn,
yeah.
strep.
No, it wasn't like that. It
I
was
know.
more so like I got strep.
Yeah,
Caught
but
me. Okay, lose strep. I don't know, but yeah.
the connection from strep to not drinking is people gonna miss that.
Probably because
completely.
people don't give a fuck, is what I feel like. They're like, I feel like you think strep, all right, you're on medicine for it, and you're not supposed to drink when you're doing medicine, like because of the side effects. And it could, and I think it's all processed by the liver. So if you're drinking alcohol and you have, antibodies or whatever, antibiotics, it's not. They're not gonna process right. To be fighting for room.
It depends on who you're talking to, because it
The
depends on what
doctor.
you're drinking. No, I'm saying
Oh.
it depends on what you drink. Like, I feel like you could drink beer with it.
What?
It's a hard, or unless you about to drink like Shane, like you about to drink a case of Bud. Like,
I
yeah,
feel like
probably
alcohol
not.
is alcohol, no?
It's not. Alcohol is not alcohol, because you would be just as drunk from drinking beer as you would have drinking liquor.
Well, it's the alcohol content then.
That's what I'm saying. You know how many beers you got to drink for it to match up to like half a pint of hard
tequila
liquor?
shot or something.
Yeah,
well, how many
like-
for a tequila shot? You think
A
2
shot?
beers?
No,
A shot?
a shot ain't shit. You don't feel a shot for real. One shot,
Nah, yeah, you usually don't.
like you
Yeah.
don't. That shit don't do shit.
2 to 3 usually get
Yeah.
me going.
And I feel like it depends on the beer though, because different beers got different
Well,
alcohol
yeah, I mean,
volumes.
you're
like
drinking
you
an
might have some
IPA,
11, 12% shit.
Or
Like you just
shit
never
like that,
know.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
But yeah, anyways, I can't drink because of that, and it sucked. It
Yeah.
actually really sucked. I haven't drank. I haven't. This probably makes me sound bad, but like I haven't drank since the Shane show on Friday.
Oh,
Because
you
I
don't
was-
even drink like that. That's the
I
thing.
I don't drink like that, but I have a couple
Like
beers
if the average
sporadically throughout the week.
Midwesterner was like, I haven't drank since Friday, people would be like, are you okay? Like you was like, okay.
It's like, okay, so you didn't enjoy your night, is basically what you're telling me?
Not
Or
even you didn't enjoy your night. Like you just started drinking on a regular basis in the past like few months.
regular basis? That just sounds bad.
No, I don't.
Like, I'm telling you, like,
I'm not talking about,
like a Tuesday night, I might just be like, fuck it, I want to have a couple and play some games or,
Yeah,
or
6
talk
months
to
ago,
my
you
bros.
wasn't doing that.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
So now I
So it's no like
I
so
want to do
everybody
it.
is gonna look at you like
You're fine. You'll be
you don't drink
fine.
like that. You'll be all right. Like
But I miss it. I have the feeling of like,
yeah,
I
but
need
nobody
it.
like empathizes with you because like you've been so long.
I'm a
just
man of no
not
empathy,
drinking.
bro. Nobody gives me any empathy on anything. I swear to God, it's always been my entire life.
You
Ah,
know
you'll
why?
Figure it out.
Because you're a cis white male. Nobody has any empathy. Or,
Yeah, it's probably true. Yeah, you got it all figured out, dude. Yeah. No, fuck, dude. I don't know. I wish white people just had whatever the Jews have. It's like you seem like you become Jewish, you got a chance. So like or something like you're gonna. You're like, I don't know. You want to start a business? You got some family. They're gonna help you out, even if you're poor Jewish. I don't even think poor Jewish people exist. I don't know. Is that a thing?
They exist.
I don't think so. I think that if you're like poor and Jewish and like you go to like your
No, they live
your synagogue or
different
whatever. Is it a
countries.
synagogue or is that wrong? I don't know.
I forgot.
Is it church?
I don't think it's
This is so bad if there's anybody Jewish watching.
Temple. Maybe.
Temple.
I grew up in Cleveland Heights, which is very
There's
Jewish.
Chabad Temple.
And we
That
had
sounds
two
kind of,
different Jewish churches.
I don't think it was a synagogue.
I think it's a temple.
That temple sounds right.
I think temple. But I grew up in a
Shabbat
very Jewish neighborhood, like Orthodox Jews,
Oh,
like the strings, all that shit.
I was gonna say with the hats,
The
and
hats,
fucking
the
blackout. Look almost Amish looking.
sideburns,
Kind of,
yeah, almost, yeah.
So like that. I don't know. I feel like if you're poor and they go to like one of their little like they're I feel like they got a tight knit like community
Yeah.
just based off of that alone, and it would be cool. I don't know if like everybody else had that. I suppose, white people kind of have that. I
Yeah, the
guess.
KKK.
Racist. The racist. That's all we got. Like if you're racist and white, you're good because everybody will
Get
just
on it. You could be a Nazi. You could be a
Ah,
skinhead.
can't
you
be
could
racist. I remembered the other day. I remembered a racist joke someone told me one time when I was like 12, and I was just like, "Why did somebody tell me this?" And it wasn't even like the most racist thing. It was like, "What does Pontiac stand for?" Have you ever heard that one? It's like poor old thought it was a Cadillac, or
Oh
thinks
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a Cadillac, and I'm like,
yeah.
okay, why is somebody telling me this like as a 10-year-old? You know what I mean?
That don't
Like,
even like that joke don't make sense. Nothing about Pontiac says Cadillac. I guess there's
no.
like big cars, but other than they was like wide. I guess
Yeah.
like other than that, like
I never thought my Pontiac Grand Am looked anything like a
yeah,
fucking
like
Cadillac.
some
So
Bonnevilles, I guess. Bonnevilles is like the more like
round.
it was like the less sporty Pontiac.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
more
like
of
the
just a sedan.
yeah,
Type,
yeah, but it was like kind of uppity, I guess.
that shit's crazy. Growing up for you around like just your family, friends. Do they make a lot of just like jokes, white jokes? Like, oh, you notice like white people doing this shit, or like just
Not
anything like
necessarily
that?
jokes, but definitely point shit out.
Remarks,
Yeah.
quite racial maybe, or
No,
maybe
nothing
not.
crazy. It wasn't nothing like
We hate them.
yeah. It wasn't
Okay.
like that's just like observations. Like
Dude, I don't know why, but like growing up with
I-
like old white family, dude, oh my god, is it just ready to say anything? And it's horrible, for like a kid to grow up and like hear it. And I don't know how I got lucky to be like,
when you went to
okay,
school with black people.
that's it.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder how I got lucky. I didn't just say something wrong early on and like get my ass beat and learn that way,
No.
you know?
I think kids know that shit is wrong. Like unless you just come from a unless you come from a family that's super racist and aren't exposed to any other races, you gonna know it's something.
Something's going
like,
on there.
I probably
Yeah.
shouldn't say that. Like what I'm saying, even if you don't know exactly why, you was like, I probably shouldn't say that. Like.
That's funny. I'm trying to think back of something like that, but it's mostly just they're all stupid, punchy jokes. You know what I mean? It's just like it ends and dies there. It's just like, hey, where do you hide food stamps under the work boots or something like that? And it's just like, and then the next week somebody will tell me the same thing, but just about a Mexican person or something. They'll just change it up, and it's like,
Yeah.
I can't believe how racist
Racists
people
are
are
not
around
creative.
kids. Around kids. That's
Yeah.
the craziest part to me. Growing up around that, it's
Because
just like,
it happened to
fuck.
them.
Yeah, but I don't do it to my kids, so why is
Because
that?
you're not racist. You didn't pick it up.
But it did kind of happen to me though.
I'm saying, but you
know?
didn't pick it up. If they pick it
What
up,
if I did?
they think it's
Wouldn't that be
okay, so
cool?
they just
No.
pass it on.
That's crazy, bro. I know Wyatt the other day was like telling me about a kid in his class, and I was like, which one's, this boy is? I don't want to say his name for whatever. But he's like, who is this kid? Which one in his class is he? He goes, he's kind of got darker skin. I was like, wow, that was like a kind of PC way to describe him the best way.
He
I
could've said he
mean,
was black.
yeah, but like he wouldn't say black. He doesn't know that like brown skinned people are called black, and he's 6.
What do they like? How does he not know? He got one in his class and don't know what they called.
I mean, that's the thing. Is to him,
Well, I guess it's
he's
not
just
brought
another
up.
kid.
I guess
He's
it's
just
not
another
brought up in
kid.
class. Like the teacher's not like, "Hey, this is our black student." Like it's like
And it's funny. What's funny is he goes to a more like it's like a I wouldn't call it a whiter school, but it's just like filled with his classes. It's got like 1 or 2 black kids in it.
Mhm.
And when he told me, he was like, "It's got the darker skin." I already knew which kid he was talking about. So it's like it's a good descriptor, but he wasn't being like
yeah.
overtly racist. I was like, nice, dude. It's like, he kind of has like brown skin, and I'm like, oh, okay, you're talking about this guy. I know.
That's funny.
Yeah, but it's nice how kids
Yeah,
don't
as a
have
kid,
that.
you don't think about race
It's kind of cool.
unless somebody puts it in your head. Like
Exactly. Like he doesn't think anything different about this kid. And what's funny
yeah.
is
All my first friends when I was a kid was white. Like my first few friends, because I lived in fucking Cleveland Heights.
oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I lived in Cleveland Heights and did not go to Cleveland Heights. Well, I did go to Cleveland Heights. I got kicked out of Cleveland Heights schools in 3rd or 4th grade.
Kicked out.
Yeah.
We talked about this.
I don't know, maybe.
Kicked out.
I got kicked out of a bunch of schools,
Kicked
bro.
you.
Yeah.
What the fuck were you doing?
I had ADHD.
Okay, so they kicked you out for
I
like
was
bouncing
smart
around and
as
shit.
fuck and had ADHD. So I would finish my work early as fuck
And then
and
be
just be
bored.
disruptive.
Okay.
Yeah, like
It's kind of
and
my
then when
kids
I
has
would
that
get
problem.
like in trouble, I would like cuss the teacher out. Like so like yeah.
I
I
can't see
called
you
my
doing
second grade
that.
teacher a bitch, bro. Like yeah.
You were 7.
Because my second grade teacher.
Yeah, I think
so
you're
I was like 6,
6
6
or
or
7.
7.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Damn, dude.
Cause I didn't understand. Like I
Choice
would
words,
get
dude.
mad why the teacher would stop calling on me. Like, bitch, I know the answer. Why is you calling on these dumb kids when I know the answer already? Like that's
You're
my
funny. You gotta give
train
him a
of thought.
chance.
Yeah, I
You gotta
didn't
get the
realize. Like,
dumbers. Yeah, we're right as a kid.
I'm like, I know the answer, bitch.
That's
What
fucking
the fuck?
funny.
Yeah,
That's
I
funny.
didn't understand why she stopped calling on me, so I just be like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, I wish I was a smarter kid in school. I was always like, not ADHD, or maybe like a tad touch of it, but like I didn't want to focus because I was so fucking boring. I couldn't think it was more boring. So I would
Yeah.
daydream, I would talk to somebody. I can't fucking remember doing homework, but I got it done. And I think like in high school, I would
I used to always finish my homework before
in the morning.
before we left class.
That I would try
I
to
would do my
do.
homework,
If
and like as soon as they told us what the homework was, I'd start that shit. Like,
I mean, we would like do like workbook or some shit. I'd just do the homework instead. But like, yeah, I'd wake up in the morning and like try to fucking bang it out real quick, dude.
nah, that shit don't work.
It was bad. I hated school a
Yeah,
lot.
I hated that shit. I hated homework the most. Especially like if you smart, homework is even more annoying.
It's kind of like a
Like the teacher know you know it, you know it. Why do I have to do this? I get 100% on the test. Why do I need to do this
to drill
homework?
this shit into your fucking brain is what they think, but
I already know it. I get 100 on the test. Why do I need the homework? You should be able to test out of homework.
that's a good idea. I
Because
like
the
that.
homework is like, all right, this is practice to lead up to the test. If I already know what's like, if I can already pass the test 100%, why do I need the homework?
It's a good idea.
Especially the whole show your work shit. I was one of them kids that was like, especially with math, like I don't need to show my work on this division, but they look at it like you're using a calculator. But it ain't like we using like it ain't no crazy ass problem, but if they just want you to show your work, like bro, I know how this shit works. Like I don't need to write all these extra numbers on the paper.
That's funny.
And my handwriting was trash, so like it's like,
Yeah,
what the fuck am I doing this shit for?
The show your work got me all the time because
I
I
hate that
would probably copy off my friend,
Nah,
and
yeah.
I would be like, "What's the fucking answer? 36. How did you get that?" Like, you know, what do I write next to it? But fuck, we tangented off kind of. We
Yeah.
were on a main topic there, and
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was.
Are you garbage?
Pretty much. And okay, we can
That's
kind of
where we
go from
started.
race with that. How you're again for the probably eighth
Every
time.
show we've been to, damn near.
Probably not Shane's, because there was 40,000 or 20,000, 30,000.
How many
people
did we see?
in our section?
No, I'm talking about just the whole time we was there. How many did we see? Not the employees. Not the
all
employees.
the employees probably made up more than the
Yeah, well,
audience.
yes.
Yes. No, I didn't see.
I
any.
remember seeing one other. Remember when we was first walking in? There was one black dude in that bar window, and
That's right. That's right.
That's the
yep.
only one I saw, bro.
That's kind of funny. I think that was the only one I seen too. And I was a
Yeah.
little drunk towards the end of the night, so I probably stopped paying attention. But I did not see any in the bathroom. Dude, I gotta stop talking about them like they're like. See, I did not see any. Like,
I mean,
but you know what I mean. Like, it's.
I was,
For
like,
that being an arena show, that's insane.
I feel like most black people only watch black comedians.
Why? What's the
That's
thing?
the type of comedy they like. I don't know. Like I bet you if you go to the Funny Bone,
Packed.
it's the reverse. There might be one or two white people in there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
yeah.
don't feel like white people will fucking just be like, oh, William Montgomery's here, like fucking go, or Gary Owen.
Gary Owen, yeah. No, Gary Owen is a black comedian with
I
white
know, but
skin.
he's good though. He's good.
I'm saying he's just a black comedian with white. He does black comedy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Does Dave Chappelle do black comedy, or does he do his own kind of thing? Maybe.
I don't think he do black comedy.
I don't think so, because he does a
Nah.
lot of like.
Yeah, no. I mean, he got like elements, more so in his
He
earlier
screams
days.
a lot, you know. Or
Yeah.
he scream a lot, like rah. You know,
Yeah, he
some of
have
that
his
shit.
little like movements and shit, like gotcha, bitch, like that
yeah,
shit, like.
yeah.
But
Ha!
I feel like that was his earlier shit. Like he ain't really done much of that in the past 5, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah.
10 years.
It's
Like
been a
yeah,
long time, yeah.
yeah.
I remember watching that special he had where he came out in that fucking jumpsuit. He's buff as shit, like using like a mechanic's
Yeah.
t-shirt or something, mechanic shirt or something. He's looking.
Yeah, when Dave Chappelle got
swole.
swole, that shit was funny.
It was
Like,
weird. I was like,
I don't think that
"Fuck,
was
this
on
doesn't
anybody's
work."
bingo card.
Yeah, it doesn't look right.
Yeah,
It's funny. But anyways, Are You Garbage?
yeah,
That was
shit
pretty
great.
good. That
That
was
was great.
enjoyable. I really enjoyed when they did like the actual
the show.
yeah at the end. That was probably the best part.
Kippy killed it though.
He's funny, dude.
Yeah.
He's got good stage presence too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't seem nervous at all.
And like, I love when a comic is up there having a fucking good time. Like he's
Yeah.
laughing, he's making himself laugh. You know, like maybe like 2 or 3 people in the crowd laughed at something, and he's just up there like,
One thing I did notice, I don't know why I noticed it. Maybe it's how he hold the mic, but he got tiny fucking hands, bro.
Kippy? Yeah? Oh, I don't know if I noticed that.
Remember that Burger King commercial? That dude had his friends hold the burger for him.
Dude,
That's how his hands was like. He got tiny hands.
That's
Yeah,
an
he
old
was
commercial.
funny
That's
as
funny.
hell.
that is funny.
Foley was funny too, but
He was
Kippy
good.
definitely funnier.
I think so.
Foley felt like more of a storyteller.
He
I
was
feel like.
he was good though. He did have good
But yeah, that was good.
I feel like he was more wholesome than
Yeah, definitely.
Kippy was.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. That was great though.
You said he was bigger than, or probably gained weight. I thought he was pretty skinny.
His face looked extra like jiggly. I don't know if it's just because I'm used to seeing him on camera or what, but like, yeah,
That's
was
funny.
a big dude.
Yeah, on camera they look different. Some people do, some people don't.
I feel like Kippy put on some weight too, because he been wearing that jacket he had on, like he got it, like for like Christmas or something. Like he got it like around that time, and like he been wearing it a lot.
That's funny.
And I feel like it looked smaller.
More fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
Like,
Dude.
like he wouldn't be comfortable if he like tried to close it. Like,
Be too tight on him.
Yeah.
I've never had that problem.
I have.
You're starting to now, right?
But yeah, my old winter coat, that bitch like it was tight.
Keep you warm though.
Yeah, but it was tight as fuck. I couldn't I had no fucking movement. Like I couldn't move my arms and that shit. Like
Yeah, I hate that restricting feeling.
yeah,
I was gonna say, how'd you feel about sitting at a table though with some strangers?
it wasn't bad.
It was weird.
It was weird at first, but like, yeah, get
Yeah.
over it.
You hear all their comments though,
Yeah,
so it's like
that's the one thing it
Yeah.
made me like. You know, I be saying crazy shit. I don't want to just be saying crazy shit already.
I know we had to like lean in. Like I
Yeah.
can't even hear half the shit you're saying, or you can't hear me, and it was kind of like weird for that. But they didn't give a fuck.
No, I don't
He's
think
over there like, this is why I watch the show. These guys are fucking great.
He said he watched it on 2x speed when he watched it.
I know. He's like, this is gonna be weird listening to his voice because I normally get it on 2x. I'm like, dude, you are like 20 years older than me probably,
He
and
was 45.
the guy behind us.
Yeah, because he said something when they were showing the 40th anniversary. He was like, I've been alive 5 years longer than Hilarities
place
or
is-
something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you're fucking almost 15 years older than me, and you can't fucking have enough patience to watch the video. Do you watch shit on 2x speed?
No.
I tried it one time because I heard about it. People are like, dude, you get through the video so much faster. It doesn't sound weird. It sounds fucking weird, dude.
I've listened to some shit on 1.5.
Imagine the laughter. Nah, like it's
Yeah, I would listen to like a comedy podcast. I listen to like some shit I'm trying to learn at 1.5.
yeah, maybe like an auto.
Like, no, when I was like
Audiobook
studying
or
for the A
something?
plus and shit,
Oh,
I watched some of them videos on 1.5, but I'm about to listen to something for entertainment at a fucking faster. That don't even make sense.
yeah.
Like,
Unless you got so much shit to do or so much to listen to.
man,
Like,
if you got
goddamn, dude,
that
you're
much
that
to
busy?
do or that much
Holy
to listen to, you
fuck.
just gotta miss out on some shit. I'm not about to listen to shit at 2x. Like,
Yeah, I thought that when I heard him
imagine
say
listening
that.
to music at 2x the speed just so you can get like, all right, I gotta listen to this whole album. Let me play it faster. You just bouncing around like a crackhead. Like that shit is retarded.
That's what I'm saying, dude. This guy cannot have like any type of what the fuck's the word? Attention span.
Yeah.
That's
He had on a
funny.
titties hat though.
He had what?
He had on a titties hat, Aunt Titties.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to look at his hat, but he was directly fucking next to me, so I couldn't like stare.
Yeah, just
you know.
turn back. Like, hey.
And he was like, "You're sort of a dick." I'm maybe
He
not.
was corny as fuck, and his girl was like you could tell she really likes him, cause she was laughing at all the bullshit
shit,
he was
all
saying,
of his bullshit.
all the bullshit he was saying. Like,
Like I tried to be nice. I'm like, "Hey, am I in your way?" He's like, "It'll work." I'm like, "Dude, if it's not gonna work, I'll scoot over 3 inches. That's what I'm asking you for. I'm trying to be considerate here, you know." He's like, it'll be fine. I'm like, dude, you could say no, you're good, or you can move over a little bit, sure. But he gave me a stoic face. It's like, fuck, bro. Here we go again. No empathy.
I mean,
I get none, dude. Zilch.
they bring out the blue collar crowd. Dudes ain't.
I'm a part of the blue collar crowd.
Are you?
I worked in a factory for like 2 years.
Your last job was corporate.
My last job,
All right.
which was like a long time ago.
Okay, and the factory job was even longer
you
ago.
can't say that was my last job. Because I technically had
No.
I had employment there.
No,
and I do flex.
That's not employment. That's self-employment. That don't count. No, it don't count. Because there's no, like, coworkers and shit. It don't count.
Kind of have coworkers. I go up there and chat it up.
It don't fucking count.
The flex guys.
It don't count. I have a blue-collar job.
I had coworkers at Hilarities for like fucking 2 hours.
2 hours, that don't count.
But I was there. It has to count.
And is that blue-collar?
No, but it's not a
It's not white collar. It's not an office job. It's not white collar.
I don't know what you would call it, service
Well,
industry.
it kind of is white collar because
What
people who see you
though?
kind of wear white
They
collar.
were, yeah. Very Reservoir Dog type deal with their outfits there.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm a little blue collar. I fix my own car.
I mean,
I do. I get my hands get
it's
dirty.
it's different. Like when you work at a blue collar place where everybody is like that, like you just get this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Like
bit of a dick, not dick, but
not dick, just kind of like
hard shell or mold.
kind of yeah.
almost.
Like you're just not like you're not about to be like I don't know. You just kind of stoic. Just
yeah, stoic, nice, yeah. You're not grabbing a fucking fudge bar from the convenience store. At
No,
like 10 o'clock.
you're not gonna be like, oh, could you please move over a little bit to the left? Like if he one of the type of dudes like.
So I shouldn't even asked.
No, like if you was in his way, he would like just move you.
Let me ask you if that's funny. Let me ask if I fucked up here too. The welder in front of us, the old man.
Yeah, what happened with that
He's
exchange?
clearly got to be stoic. He dropped the napkin, right? And I never noticed. So it's just like sitting on my shoe or like right in front of my shoe. Or maybe his wife dropped it. I don't know, but it doesn't fucking matter. It's like right there, and I only notice when he's struggling because his belly's in the fucking way to like grab it. And he's like right there, dude. He's like right, like my knees, he's right there. And I'm like, he can't fucking get it. So I just real quick pick it up and I'm like, here you go. Goes, oh, I had it. You know, it was just sitting there for a while. So I figured I had to fucking move it. And I'm like, I didn't even notice it. And he's like, well, I didn't need you to pick it up. I was getting it. And it's just like, I feel like I offended him.
Yeah.
And I feel like I almost like I did something for him and like that.
You
like,
calling me old and weak, motherfucker?
basically. And I almost was like, and when I said, I was like, oh, I'm just trying to be nice. You know, when I picked it up. And I feel like he was just like, he was trying to give me every excuse in the book to where it was like, you know, you didn't fucking help me. It was by your shoe, motherfucker. I was being nice. And you fucking ruined it. And, you know, it's like, I felt bad after that. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I can't get one fucking thing right.
Like, bro, I have the same name as your son. Relax.
Yeah, I should have. I would have known at that point. That's funny. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I can't socially interact with people nicely. I'm just being fucking nice. And
that's
people
why
hate
I don't
me.
fucking.
People hate me.
You have to engage with me. I'm never starting the interaction ever. Never.
And it works that way.
Unless I already know you.
It'll work that way for so long until you're somebody like me when you're like thinking in your head, okay, if I don't ask this guy before the show starts, I'm gonna have it in my head that I'm blocking him because we're at the same fucking table and I'm sitting like kind of in front of him. So I don't know why I'm thinking about that shit, but I am. And I'm like, you know what? Let me help myself out tonight. Let me just, hey, bud, you know, am I going to be in your way or you want me to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sitting directly in front of you.
Yeah, no.
Fuck you, asshole. Don't fucking ask me that question. Like, that's literally what I felt like. I'm just sitting there like, dude. And then this guy's struggling. His face is red because he can't get the fucking napkin off the floor. And I'm like, dude, I'll just help you out. And he's just like, dude, it was on your foot. You know, it's been there for so long. And, you know, I figured I'd help you out. And
that part was funny. Like, you're not Jewish. You're no such thing as a Jewish welder.
Welder.
Bro.
It's true. I know. Did you see how they both pointed at him when they were like, wait, Jewish welder? They're like, Jewish welder? You're not Jewish. That shit was pretty funny. They killed it with the crowd interaction.
That part about Rocco, that joke was funny.
That was
Fighting the
good.
fucking Rupert.
That was good.
That shit had me rolling.
I feel like everybody knows a Rocco type for like even a mechanic or
Yeah, like,
something like that.
Like that's just a type of person. That's a person that exists in multiple different instances
Yeah,
across the country. Yeah, like that type of person.
it's a
like,
gene type.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like that
Um,
shit was funny though.
what was I about to say? Fuck. They're very good with interacting in the crowd.
Yeah, I mean that's the show.
Yeah, but like they do it with mainly comedians. It's like guests, like one guy.
No, I'm saying when they do the show live, that's what it is.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, but I don't know. I just thought,
they've
damn,
been
these
doing
guys.
it 5 years. Shit.
Yeah?
I don't know if that's when they first
Like
went on
this
the road,
on the road, or
but the show has been around for 5 years.
I thought they did awesome. Like their
That was great.
crowd interaction's pretty damn good. Now, Kippy's quick.
Yeah,
He's pretty quick.
yeah.
Couple good not puns, but wordplay and stuff like that.
Some callbacks and shit to different. Yeah.
Other people that they were talking to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, they were good, man. I was
Yeah, that was
impressed.
dope.
I was impressed by them.
That was dope.
Funny when you start like learning comedy, and like
Yeah.
learning all this shit
What
about
goes into it, and like that's the shit I be talking about, being in the moment, like being able to call back to the people you spoke to previously. All that is like part of being in the moment. You're actually taking all that information in and retaining it.
Yeah.
Like that's
How did you feel? Compare that show to going to Shane last Friday.
two different things.
I know, I was there in an
but
arena, and it's like, but
not
like,
even that. Like Shane is Shane, bro. Like
not comparing like good and bad, but like just differences. Like,
it's a totally different. Shane is dirty as fuck. First off,
yes, bro, he crossed the line
like
so many fucking times.
that's
and
when he make them faces, like he them silent tags, like the fucking
one of those or whatever. He's like,
bruh, that shit.
"Oh, you guys were fucking laughing 5 minutes ago." He's like,
Yeah, Shane is too good, man.
and the way he says, like, "Oh, it's just," he's like, it's just a fucking joke, dude." He's like, I can say whatever I want. I'm fucking kidding. But like what he says is like, what the fuck, dude? Talking about like underage kids, and then coming like,
I
dude,
don't
what
remember
the fuck?
half the jokes. I remember like the football, like going on a trip with his dad's friend or
That
whatever,
was a good
his
one.
friend's dad.
Dude, that joke was amazing.
Yeah,
I forgot about that one.
that shit. I
That
can't
was
wait
good.
to watch that special when it drops.
Me too.
Like,
Me
yeah,
too.
Shane is different. O'Connor was good. It was great to see Soder.
O'Connor was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I didn't even
I didn't know
he
he did stand up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
like,
neither. He was funny.
Yeah.
He was good.
Yeah.
Good stage presence. Dan Soder, that's when I started getting drunk,
hmm
and I don't remember much of his set, but I know that I laughed.
I don't remember a lot of it because like his jokes are long.
That's what I
Soder
was
got
like. Did he tell stories?
Yeah, it's mostly
kind
stories,
of?
but it's like it's a lot of laughs in the stories.
Yeah.
And they like kind of broken up. It's like sections of a longer story, I guess. Like, so say it was like a 5-minute story, but it'd be like, unless you broke it down into parts or something, like a play almost.
Okay.
But it's, it was funny as hell.
Yeah, I can't. I tried to remember some of his shit, but I just remember his voice.
It's hard to
He's got
remember
such
them longer jokes. Like, it's just like stories and shit. Like, it's,
Yeah.
it's hard to remember.
But
that
Shane,
shit.
dude, it's like he's funny from the fucking moment he opens his mouth, or he
'Cause
steps on
Shane-
stage.
Shane is funny. Like, if Shane wasn't a comedian, he would still be funny. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He's just
Oh yeah, he's a
he
funny dude.
sounds funny. He looks funny. He makes funny faces.
He's kind of the perfect candidate.
funny movements, and he got funny jokes.
He's kind of the perfect candidate to be a comedian. He's just like, like just a funny dude you want to be around, and your
Yeah.
friends. He's always having fun.
Yeah.
Seems like you can't really make him mad, and if you do, he's just gonna fuck with you and be funny
Yeah.
about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doesn't never seem like he really comes from like a place of hate.
No, yeah.
And he matched a donation I seen the other day. You'll never hear him say it, but like
Yeah.
somebody else, I think it was McAfee. You know Pat McAfee, right?
McAfee.
McAfee.
It's Pat McAfee.
McAfee.
Yes.
It's not McAfee, like John
Bruh.
McAfee.
It's John McAfee. It's not McAfee.
MC.
You never heard these names
C-A-
said? I hear them said more than I read them.
Pat McAfee.
It's Pat McAfee, bro.
Why did I say it that time though? No, I don't know. I
I've
don't
never
really watch
heard
the
nobody
show.
say Pat. I don't watch it either. What do you mean? You never
I
heard
don't
nobody
hear
say Pat McAfee?
Other than you, I mean, I don't know. I know. I mean, maybe I've heard it a couple times.
It's McAfee, not McAfee.
Whatever.
It's McAfee, man.
Okay.
Said Pat McAfee. I was like, who?
McAfee. Now it doesn't even sound like a real word. We've said it so many times.
It's not a real word. It's a name.
I know, but now it doesn't even sound like that. It just
Names
sounds like
are
you're making a
fucking
noise.
stupid. My last name is Cunningham, bro.
No, that's a cool name.
It's stupid.
There's a lot of football
Cunningham.
football players that had that last name.
My ex used to call me Tricky Pig. Like Cunningham. Like literally, what is a smart? Like what the fuck is Cunningham, bro?
I don't know, but it's fitting for a comedian though. Cunning.
Yeah.
A little bit. I don't know. I think so. But anyways, fuck. He was on Pat McAfee.
McAfee. All right, go ahead.
Well, now I'm never gonna be able to fucking like say his name without it turning into a the doctor moment. So he was on there and he was just talking about Special Olympics, you know, obviously. And
Oh god.
yeah. So Shane doing good there, but they donated like $50,000 and Shane matched it.
That's
And he
dope.
told, and he's like, oh yeah, yeah, forgot about that. So he seems like a guy who do good stuff, doesn't brag
No,
about
Shane
it.
I
Seems
think
like a
Shane's
fucking
stand-up
overall
dude.
guy. Yeah. We got lucky.
He be
with
putting
him.
off with his boys and shit. Like Lemire be on fucking Kill Tony and shit.
Yeah.
Like I feel
He
like
was
Shane's
good.
a good dude. Yeah.
He got
Lemire's funny
he
as
got
fuck.
somebody sent off stage. Like he
And the
ended,
boy
he ended
the
an
dude who
interview.
I was telling you about that killed at the end, he knew
I
Lemire.
need to finish it, dude. 'Cause I didn't
He
finish it.
killed.
As I watched it when I was like in that delirious
And I
sleep.
found a clip on his Instagram. He was in a roast battle with some other dude.
Lemaire, yeah.
No,
Oh.
the dude that killed. He
Oh,
knew Lemire.
okay.
He was in a roast battle. I guess they was friends, but like he made like the shit he was saying made dude like leave the stage. He kept bringing up the dude's wife, but they was like I guess they told each other beforehand they wasn't gonna bring like
The
each other's
wives
yeah
but
women.
he did it anyway.
Yeah. And dude was I don't know if it was staged, but if it was, they was
Played it
great
well.
at acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was because like he chased him off the stage like, hey, wait, come back, bro. Like,
Damn.
yeah, I guess they was like friends. Like that shit was funny as hell.
Shit. That's funny.
Well, yeah, Lemire funny as fuck.
I like watching those roast battles sometimes.
Yeah, I be watching them sometimes. Yeah.
Like on that one channel.
I don't think I could ever do that shit.
The roast battle channel or something.
Yeah. RBL, Roast Battle League.
Nah, I would like to do a roast battle and just get roasted. I wouldn't mind being roasted. I feel like that just
And I wouldn't mind being roasted, but
can
I
only
don't.
build me up.
Just the whole, like, I don't know if I could write roast jokes. I don't know. I would have to see, like,
Let's roast each other.
no.
Give me something.
We had to write some shit. I'm not about to do it on the spot.
I can think of something right now.
No.
You're black. No.
Hey.
You're
They-
black and gay.
That
Boom.
should be so.
Let's go.
On Tuesdays with Stories, it'd be so funny. I guess they in a room at Mark's house that like faces the street, and like people be walking by, and they just be like, I guess Mark live in a black neighborhood. They just should be so funny, like the shit they be saying.
What did he say? Like, oh, black guy or something?
No, it'd be like, Joe, this always you talking about how he feels unsafe in this neighborhood. Like, it's so funny. Then it was like, he told a story about some like black teen girls that have like a fight club. Like they just record each other fighting for like.
It's called Baddies. It's called-
Oh, the TV show.
Yeah,
No, like
fuck.
they be like I guess they was on his stoop. He like tried to get them to get off his stoop, and they just like ignored him and went back to recording each other fighting. Like,
Hey, you kids, get off my stoop. I
yeah,
can
he
see
was-
Joe List trying to get like mad about something.
no, not Joe List. Mark.
Mark?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, Joe List live
Well,
in
what would Mark say?
Joe List live in Manhattan, in like this nice ass area, and Mark live in Brooklyn.
And he
like,
just got a house, though, didn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah, okay.
like it's just like in the hood. He probably live in one of them like soon to be gentrified areas. But,
Caught the house on a low.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit is funny.
Shit.
What?
Yeah, Shane, my arm fucking popped when I
No.
moved. Just everything
No.
popping. Yeah, I don't like it.
How you think I feel? Shit.
Something about getting old, dude. It's like fucking these moles, bro. starting to pop up all over me. I think I have skin cancer every time I get one, and then like if it itches, I gotta fucking scratch it, and then the fact that it itches makes me think that I have skin cancer. It's not good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shane was awesome. All Your Garbage was awesome. That was a pretty good week for comedy.
Hey, speaking of Shane, he was all hyped that he played that whack ass song you like. Like that gives it some validity.
What do you mean?
Like, oh yeah, you was hyped. You was
Because-
drunk. You was drunk too. Like, you was
I
like, dude.
because I played that in the car. All right, I played the song, and it was
It was 3 other people in the car, and nobody like.
nobody liked it, and nobody liked it. Right, that's good because I like it, right, and Shane likes it, and that's all that mattered to me in the moment, right. And he said you had to. He was making jokes about it. Obviously, he's like, you got to pick some cool fucking music to come out or whatever. And it's like, damn, dude, like, yeah, I don't know. I was like pumped because I just felt like, hey, he picked it. I would have picked it, and even though nobody fucking else liked it, that gave me like more than anyone could ever. I could never care if no one likes
Like
my music.
Shane is known for his great music taste.
He's not.
Shane, the only person still speaking positively about Drake after Not Like Us came out.
I know.
Drizzy, like, man, shut up.
I don't know. I feel like it gives me a bit of validity, not in music taste, but just that I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain it. I just got hyped. I did. I was just like, dude.
I feel it.
You know what I mean? It's an obscure
Like,
song.
One of my favorite comedians has bad taste too.
Oh my god. It's just more as an obscure song, and he picked it, and like, you know, you trashed me for it, so it was like a kind of a. For some reason, for me, it was like a gotcha moment. But even though you're
Gotcha,
like,
bitch.
you're like, it still sucks.
Yeah, song.
You're like, I'm not vibing to it.
I guess there's 2 people I know that don't like the song now. Like, I really like the song. Like,
That's funny.
yeah.
That is funny as fuck.
Yeah, I had to bring that up because that shit was funny as hell.
Fair enough. Tell me about your week, dude. Like,
Oh,
you
yeah, so
kind of. I've been sick.
I went to my first open mic for myself. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of hard, right? I feel like
Eh,
not just because I'm
I
there
felt more
laughing,
comfortable.
but
Like, I was cool Monday.
at the one that gives like a competition.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm not worried about the competition. Like,
Why? Because you won it the last week.
no, just because it's not about the competition. That's
more
just like
s-
extra. That's just like on the cake. But yeah, like,
It's more so just working on new.
yeah,
Okay.
and just getting ingrained into the scene. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's why I
just-
feel like you gotta go every Monday if you want to
Yeah.
like become, one of those guys.
Yeah,
You know, like
like you gotta show face. And yeah, it was dope though. Like my boy happened to be there. That shit was dope. I
that's
walked
cool.
in.
So like, yeah, have we talked about him at all?
I think we did.
Like he's a popular comedian.
After we saw Big J.
Yeah, when he opened up for Big
Yeah.
J, in the area, and Rob knows him.
Yeah, we went to high school together. We used to like rap. Like we used to like battle people online via text.
What?
This was called text seeing. Like instead of MCing, we was text seeing before anybody had like microphones and computers and shit.
Bruh. That's funny.
This
as
was like a
fuck.
year before I started
I'd
like
do
recording.
it if I was good at it. I think it's kind of cool actually. I
It
don't
was
know.
some nerdy.
No,
it
but
was,
at the time it was probably cool.
it wasn't cool, but it wasn't like super frowned upon because like it was just beginning to be the era where people was like recording at home on their computers and shit. Like that shit was just starting out with like Cool Edit Pro and shit. Like so it was
Fruity Loops, or is that a little bit later?
Fruit was around the same time. Like, he wasn't even thinking about making beats yet though. We just wanted to be able to record.
Record your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, that was so like probably like a year after that I started like actually recording. But yeah, we used to be on, I think it was rapforums.com. Like this was back when people used forums.
Forums, I know, dude. Like I was getting onto the internet. Like I was on the internet when YouTube first started, but like forums for me, I was still like, 10 or 11.
Yeah.
So like I'm not hopping on forums unless it's like Game Facts or something
Yeah.
like that, It's but when I would get on there, I'd always feel so fucking cool for some reason. And to be a guy to reply in a forum, I feel like that's a special type of person. Or not special type, but a gene type of person.
Depending on the forum.
I'm a lurker, bro. I lurk and just read all. I take in all the information.
First,
Take it all.
we'll
in.
get table that. Just remember forums. We'll come back to that.
Okay.
But yeah, he was there, and
Oh, Oh, good job. Yeah, we totally
Yeah,
did
we
trail
did.
off there. Fuck. Oh my god.
So we was chopping it.
Did he see you had that like interaction go down? Is this the first time
So I
he's
walk in.
figured out that he knows you do
I
comedy?
see Jimmy. Say what's up to Jimmy, he's a bartender. And I go sign in. I see his name on there. There's only like 3 names when I got there.
Okay.
I see his name on there. I'm like, oh shit, John over here. All right. I sign in. I'm chilling. Give me a beer. And then I think. No,
He come up to you or you go up to him? Because
Uh,
you just told me
I was
earlier
at-
you don't approach anybody.
I mean, I know him. I said I don't
Uh,
approach people I don't know.
True. Okay.
But no, I was at the bar and I heard Jimmy say, I heard Jimmy say like, yeah, you can go up whenever. I figured that was him he was talking to just because he the only one that got that type of pull.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, so I'll turn around. That's him. And he turned around. I'm like, what's up? He's like, oh shit, what's good? And he thinking I'm just there.
For the bar, that's fun.
He
Okay.
thinking I'm just there. We get to chopping it. Like I mentioned something. I'm like, yeah, so I'm about to get up there and like, you're like, oh shit, you doing? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I started a few weeks ago. Saw you open for Big J. We chopping it. He give me some tips. He kind of showed me his notes, how he write.
Yeah. Okay.
He make a new note for each joke, but all his shit is like story shit. So it'd be long. So he make a new note for each one, and he showed me just how he'll write it out, and then he'll reread it, and anything he don't laugh at on the reread, he take out or change. So.
Okay.
Just a couple tips there. But yeah, that was cool. And then when Bill came in, he gave me a pound. I'm just sit at the bar. He just walked up like oh shit.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, that's like a little recognition from I would say the most main, like the Cleveland comic. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
not the guy who's around traveling from Cleveland, like just the Cleveland comic.
Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty fucking cool,
Yeah.
and that can lead somewhere. They talk about opportunity all the time. You know what I mean? So, but I had a few questions for you anyway
Oh yeah.
about that. Let me pull those up. First off, you went to 2 open mics this week.
I
then?
went to
Monday and Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Back to back. And did you do the same jokes at both places?
no. I did
New at
I
know
did all new on Monday, and I did mostly new on Tuesday, but I did a couple of the jokes that I had one with at the previous Monday at
Nice.
Tuesday. Yeah.
Was anybody from that Monday at Tuesday?
Just Marty.
Just Marty.
Was Marty at that one?
He came late.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. He
And
was
I believe you went up and did like 2 jokes.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. He was there. Yeah. I didn't recognize anybody else. That was at Spotlight on Tuesday. Monday. It was some of the same people. I recognized some of the chicks. A couple of the women that was there.
Oh, okay. Older ladies.
No. I don't know how old they are.
But you said they were older, no?
Not them, not the old. I'm talking about.
Oh.
I'm talking about people that was there previous weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, the old ladies. That was my first time seeing them.
Okay.
The old dude was there. I forgot his name.
Like short white hair.
Paul, I think his name was Paul.
Short white hair and he wears like a button-up shirt usually.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that's about it. The dude who did the severance joke wasn't there.
No? Okay, shit.
Pope wasn't there. The dude with the fro.
I wonder where he was at.
Mm.
I wonder if those guys don't have anything written, if they just don't go.
Maybe not. There was another dude there's a couple people I had never seen before there, but it was cool though.
So, going for the first
There's
time.
another gay black dude. He had a good set.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
At Spotlight?
No, on Monday.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Nice. Was he like overtly gay or kind of like
You could tell he was gay.
Oh,
He
okay,
wasn't
okay.
like super duper gay, but you could tell he was gay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said this was the first time one of your jokes bombed.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna bomb though. Like cause I performed shit that I wasn't even finished, just to bomb.
Oh, look at you.
yeah.
Okay.
You gotta get used to the feeling of bombing.
Can you compare it to another feeling? Like any other feeling in the world?
picture like just shooting your shot and they just ignore you and walk away.
That's not like so bad. It's kind of just like okay.
You shooting your shot in a room full of people loud over a microphone, not like inside just y'all two. Nah, you everybody can hear this. Like,
That
think,
makes
all
it-
right, it's like shooting your shot at lunchtime in high school over a microphone, and she just like.
Is it like asking your girl at the homecoming with like
That's
a
what
big
I'm saying.
fucking
Shooting your
sign,
shot.
basically?
Not a sign. No,
It's not that bad.
I guess yeah.
It could be that bad. Like you bust out the sign.
It's not a great feeling.
And
Like
now you're the guy standing there with the sign, and she's walking away.
yeah.
That it's that bad?
Oh, yeah.
That feels bad. That feels like I might go home and kill myself. No? To be rejected with the sign, I got the big I made the fucking sign. Now look at me, I'm a fucking idiot.
I feel like if you would go as far as to make that sign, you got a little more or a little less give a fuck about rejection, maybe.
Okay.
Because that's like some extra. Like you ain't have to do all that. Like I had to
You
tell
wanna
the
win,
joke to
though.
try to make some people laugh. Like you could have just asked her, bro. You ain't have to
That's
make a
true.
sign.
Okay, that's true.
Like, you know?
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Making a
okay.
sign is the equivalent to like doing a long ass act out and nobody laughs. Like if you do like a 5-minute joke with an act out and everything and you get no laughs, that's like the equivalent of the sign.
Okay. So-
Mine is just like the equivalent of you asked her, like everybody heard you ask her. You in the packed hallway right after school. You just yelled at the end of she at the other end of the hallway. You're like, hey, you want to go out Friday? And she just like laugh and turn around and walk away.
Wait, you gotta laugh though.
Huh?
You can't have a laugh, cause then like at least you gotta laugh.
No, it's not.
Huh.
You're not getting a laugh. I'm
Oh,
saying it's the
it's
equivalent of being
scoffing.
laughed at.
Ugh.
Not laughed with, like you laughed at, like she laughed at your attempt to shoot your shot. Like
Is it like a deep pit feeling in your gut almost? Do you get that?
it's more
Like
like
the drop in
it's
the heart?
the silence. It's like let me get to something else. Let's like Mark be saying, because Mark has talked about it how it feels when you bomb. You're like it's the silence. Like
Gotta fucking say something. I need to
yeah.
say something. Okay. And how did it feel when you got those jokes or those laughs after with
Oh, great.
the next jokes? Like, is it like a feeling like a wave crashing over you, kind of
Nah, 'cause
washing
once you
away
start
that
the-
feeling?
like I feel like
or-
once you start the next joke, you're not thinking about. Once you like while you in the midst of a joke, everything is reset.
oh,
But if that joke bombed too, then it just adds on. It compounds.
okay.
Like
Shit.
that's the
Okay,
thing.
that's not
Like,
good.
but
That's
while
not
you in the
good.
midst of the joke, it's fine. It's like the eye of the storm. You in the eye of the hurricane. But if that joke bombed too, your house just got swept away. Like that's
Shit.
like that's,
Okay, I see now. I see what
yeah.
you're saying. Damn.
Yeah. Got to do it though. It's part of the journey.
Yeah, and like I watched something today.
And I feel like that'll help you get more like once you get over the fear of that feeling, it's like whatever. That's how you get to that comfort.
I do need to get over that maybe, and then I'll feel comfortable just going up there and shitting
Just get
premises
up there.
out. You know, you
get up-
say that, but I would like my first time to be a pleasant experience instead of just a straight negative one. Right? Shouldn't the first time be like a little more
Just
like
be present. If you present, you could turn that negative into a positive. Even if it's not the whole thing, you could turn a bomb. You can get some laughs off a bomb if you present enough and paying enough attention to the audience and how they're reacting. Like it's ways to turn it around, even if the joke's not like you. I feel like a good comedian could go up there, say a bad joke on purpose, and react off the lack of reaction or the crowd's
yeah,
reaction.
you can, but I feel
Like-
like it's always the same thing. I feel like it's always like, all right, that one didn't work,
No,
or
like,
oh, but I thought you guys might like that one. You know,
nah,
like-
it's a lot of different ways to approach that shit. Like, and it's like, cause it could be based off what the joke
you
was
said,
about. Like,
yeah.
it could be based off anything. Like,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe I do need to get up there because it would be nice to just be able to go up with a premise and just talk about it. I do feel like after trying to write the jokes,
That might not be your. Cause
Yeah,
you talking about
I
you got
might-
ADHD, like you couldn't focus in class and shit. Sitting down and writing might not be your thing.
let's do our podcast. It goes in 8 different directions.
One comedian, he did do a joke. His first joke was like, yeah, you always hear about these comedians talking about they write on stage. He did the most white boy thing ever. You always hear about these comedians talking about they write on stage. I hate that shit. I don't know why. That shit is so
It's
white
kind of
boy.
it is.
It's
it
so
is.
you've never
Like,
seen a black
you
dude do that in your life.
motherfucker,
That's probably the first time it's ever happened. We
Yeah.
got it on video. Like that shit does not
Broke the world Guinness World Record.
Like yeah, this is
That's
not
funny.
something black people do. I don't know why white dudes love that shit.
I don't know, cause it's like fucking jerk me off, asshole. Get out of here, you fucking loser. No, I don't know. It's just like, dude, come on, you fucking. I don't know. I've never done it like seriously.
Yeah, but
You
it's
know what I
just like,
mean? I've never been like, you motherfucker.
oh, if you do it like as a serious, like somebody literally pissed you off and that was your response, you need fucking help. Put that motherfucker in a
That's
padded
where it
room.
came from. I feel like, you know.
Nah, I feel like it's more like sarcasm. Like you seen this as the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when Danny McBride was doing, I'll come all over
Come
this
all over
fucking-"
your fucking thing. I'll come on your iPads.
That was the funniest shit ever. That movie was. I watched that movie with my dad and sister in the movie theater, bro.
That was probably rough.
That
Yeah,
last
that's probably rough.
scene, or not the last one, when the devil like was like that shit was
The scene where they're all like discussing like not raping Emma Stone or whatever her name is, Harry Potter bitch.
Emma
Hermione.
Stone, I think it's Emma Stone.
Is it Emma Stone?
I think so.
It's okay. I feel like that's not though.
Emma Watson.
Watson sounds better to me. That sounds more British.
They both sound British.
Stone is more
both
British.
sound
but
British as fuck.
It does, but I feel like Stone is. I feel like I know the Stone.
Watson sound extra British because of Sherlock Holmes.
Watson.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck, we were just on something though, and we tangented.
Yeah, I
off.
know. I was just about to say what the
Fuck,
fuck
dude.
was we
It was
talking
something about the open mic, I think, or like the feeling of
about? I thought we had.
crashing, burning, or me doing ADHD jokes and not being able to tell regular jokes. Oh,
Writing on stage.
writing on stage. Yeah, I don't want to write on stage because I don't
It's
like
not about
that.
what you want. It's about what works.
Yeah, but you heard comedians talk about it and they think that it's kind of not negative to yourself, but like you're making it harder for yourself.
It depends. If you can't write, it can't get no harder than not having jokes.
That's
Like
true,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
Like,
That's true. I feel
it don't get no harder than that as a comedian. If you can't write a joke, that like however it takes you to come up with jokes is how you should come up with jokes. That's how I look at it.
I feel like that just happens to me just talking to somebody or
Whether
hanging
it's
out with
going on
people.
stage, whether you gotta slap a homeless person, however, whatever you gotta do to come up with a joke, do that shit. That's how I look at it.
Fuck yeah, you're
It's
right.
like the same shit with music. Like some people, like rappers like my age and older, we look down on the new generation because they don't write. They just go in and punch in. They'll punch. They might come up with 2 bars in their head, go rap that, come out, listen to it.
Try to figure out what comes next. Kinda.
Yeah,
That sounds different, but it's
That
another
shit-
style of doing it, right? No.
that shit is annoying, bro.
That's probably how comedians feel about guys who do it on stage.
Yeah,
You know, I don't want to be felt that way.
but
by
it ain't. It's about what works. You might you might record like that. I might hate it. You might be multi-platinum. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
You're funny.
I'm pretty sure Playboy Cardi whack ass record like that, and people love that
I
bullshit.
don't know why.
I don't get it, but he got a fan base. Like that's what matters.
And be a young boy. Everybody be a young boy.
Young boy can
probably.
rap though.
You like him?
I don't listen to him, but I've heard songs. I'm like, okay, he can actually rap.
He's so
like,
loud.
yeah.
I feel like that's kind of why I like it, or like I'll listen to it because it makes me feel a certain way that other songs don't.
Like he got his lane. Like everybody got their lane. That's the thing. Like every comedian can't be the same. Everybody can't write the same way. Everybody can't talk about the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's gotta be unique.
You got to be in the scene
differences.
too, and following and watching other people to know if someone's already taken an angle on something that you haven't taken, or you know, or that because they talked about that. Like 2 guys thought of the same angle on something,
Yeah.
and then it was like, oh, I didn't.
But
know
somebody
that.
will tell you.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the thing. Like
Yeah.
somebody will say like, hey, you know, you
I
such
heard
and
that
such got
shit
that. Like,
before,
yeah.
yeah. I wanted to ask you one more question on the topic of.
I think that's the thing. But going back to that one comedian, the Jewish comedian.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Because when he first got on stage, I feel like he got like a fake stage voice.
Oh, okay.
Like,
he sounded very Jewish though. Like I don't know. He was
yeah, but like I feel like he planned it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he had a New York Jew kind of like.
I feel like he
sound to
planned
him.
it up.
Okay.
And
I can
like,
see it. The Boots already said that I'm not me. You know, I don't
yeah,
know.
like that whole them. I ain't never seen a Jewish person wear brunch boots, bro. Like that shit.
with the rest of the outfit he had on. Like, he
None of that shit added up. Nothing.
should have worn a Carhartt jacket. Would have made it look better. I don't know with the boots. But yeah,
Like, hey, Kippy, let me borrow your jacket.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, what you about to ask me?
The last question I wanted to ask. After your first month, it's been 5 weeks. You said, right?
It's been 5 weeks since I started, but I took a week off.
But you've done like
5 mics.
Yeah, and it was like the first one was the 1 week, second week, and then you did 2.
This last week I did.
Yeah,
2,
okay.
Yeah.
So
this week.
After doing all that, yeah, I know it's fresh. I know it sucked that I couldn't go. I really wanted to. Being fucking sick sucks ass.
I needed it though. I think I needed to like
go alone.
Force myself to go because one of them days I wasn't. I think Tuesday I was not about to. I did not feel like going.
I remember you messaged me. You're like, man, I had to force myself in like the last 30 minutes to get up and fucking go.
Like, I lived my day like I was going. So I came home, got my workout out the way and shit, everything. And I'm like, as I got out the shower, I'm like, man, do I really feel like driving over here? Like,
all the way to the other side of the fucking town, basically.
It's a bomb.
You're on East. You gotta go. I know it's a bomb, but hey, that experience is
no, it was worth it.
some priceless, right?
Yeah, it was worth it.
But that question. So after doing it for like the whole week, I guess you're kind of answering it. It's worth it, going out and making the travel.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
You don't give a fuck staying up late. You got work in the morning.
I'll be tired at work.
Fuck yeah.
YOLO.
You think you're gonna continue for the foreseeable future?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
I enjoy this shit, bro. I feel like I don't know. Comics be like marketing, be talking about this shit, but I really feel like I fit in because like being an alt nigga, you don't really fit in nowhere.
That's true. You do kind of have like a, you don't have a group or a clique.
Yeah.
Almost, I guess you would say. Although you do fit in like that 2500 club, like you do fit in with those dudes pretty well.
A bunch of other fucking motherfuckers. If
Yeah,
you in crypto, first off, if you in crypto, like using crypto in 2021, buying NFTs, you're not quite right in here.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You just buying JPEGs for hundreds of dollars and shit. Like that shit was.
But it's the reselling of it.
But I'm saying, even just to think to go that route, it's something different up there.
When
like,
the money's there, though, like that's
but even if the money is there, like everybody's not going to think to go that route.
No,
it's money in so many different places. Everybody don't think to go digital pictures. Like,
yeah,
you know
resell them to other fucking idiots,
Yes.
basically. Like I remember a lot of the time people would argue in like the discords and shit. Like people say that it's just who's the bigger idiot. That's all that NFTs are, and that's not the case. It's art. And I'm just thinking to myself, like I'm typing in there, like yeah, dude, it is art. But I'm like, you fucking retard, you're gonna buy my art in fucking a minute for 3x the amount I paid for it, guy. Like I don't know.
I still feel like old money is like dope as fuck.
Actual art,
Yes.
I would agree with that. They were cool as fuck. I did fuck with old
money.
money.
A few projects that was like truly dope art, but most of that shit was bullshit.
And like, yeah, I gotta agree with that there. Like Steve 3PO.
Yeah.
I'll name drop the guy. When he first started those astronaut helmets, I felt like I needed one.
This was hard as fuck.
Yeah, like I felt like to be in the community, like a real fucking holder, I needed one of those.
Yeah, it was fire.
Right when it started, it was cool as fuck. And then like getting the NFT to get access into Discords and shit like that. It's like it's all starting to seem like this exclusive thing,
That's what it was,
Yeah, it was cool.
Like 2500 Club.
Yeah, basically. And like that was the best Discord I was in out of all of them.
That's the only Discord I still go to.
I have it still and I never left it because I don't talk in it. I don't really lurk either, but if I want one day, I feel like I can jump back in there and like one or two guys might be like, yo, I remember you, dude. Yeah. I'll be like, yo, we still got our Bit Boys? Like
Bit Boys.
Beat Boys?
Oh God.
Is that what
I
it
never
was?
had Beat Boy. I don't that's
I bought one because
I
I was like kind of tighter with Duluth at the time and he was like,
Oh,
I went to the con with them or whatever. I seen him at the con and stuff. He's like, dude, the Beat Boys, bro. And I'm like, I'll buy one.
Wait, was it? Oh, Beat Boy, the fucking Rick and
Rick
Morty.
and Morty's,
I had some of those.
Yeah, I think you had like 10 of them bitches.
I thought you were talking about it was some.
I may have bought like 3 and sold 2.
Yeah.
They never mooned.
They
Never.
did shit.
Never.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit, it was fun. Like, you
It
know,
was fun as hell.
the biggest thing though that everybody like looked at me sideways for and never fucking believed me, one of the biggest money makers, Pavia, Digital Land.
Oh yeah.
Digital Land that we
That
could
was the
never
whole-
play in.
That was the whole talk of the world. Like the whole world was talking about metaverse at that time.
We never touched it though.
Like Facebook literally changed its name to Meta, bro.
That's true.
And
So
they scrapped the entire metaverse they was working on.
which is crazy. The only metaverse
that shit looked terrifying.
the only metaverse I ever got into and actually like not got into as in enjoyed, but like
actually
did was the Future Fest.
Pavia had a test run thing.
I think I had already sold all my shit by that point.
No, you ain't had to own it.
Oh no! Oh, I know what you're talking about. But you just walk around in a green field, right?
No, you would collect you could collect shit and get NFTs off that. Like
I don't think I ever even got that far.
they had like a play test run thing. Yeah.
You may. I don't know.
Future Fest was dope.
Was that even metaverse though?
Not fully, not
See,
quite.
it's
but,
not. It was just kind of jumping in and
But
partying.
I feel like they was the closest to it because they actually had the shit in there to interact with the land. Like you got roller coasters and shit. Like it was.
Dude, that roller coaster while you were performing that one time, dude, that shit was cool because you were up on like this big screen, almost like you're at like Coachella or some shit. And I'm riding on this fucking thing. People are shooting fucking fireworks off. I'm like, okay. This is kind of fun. I'm having a good time right now. So, like, you know, I could see the idea.
And they talking about bringing, like, VR.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you don't need the whole metaverse shit was people being thirsty. Like, the metaverse don't have to be, like, this whole microtransaction-based economy thing. Whereas, cause that's what the part
and you're making your money. Yeah. Like,
but, like, you could just have some shit where people can go in and have, like GTA Online is basically the metaverse. If GTA Online had real crypto instead of just GTA
which they
money,
might do,
they
not
won't.
crypto,
They
but
won't.
like you said, they're gonna. I feel like they're gonna do some sort of like. You can spend your money to buy like GTA tokens and or whatever, and you would spend that to buy cars or houses. But now instead of being able to only buy it. Or buy that apartment with your GTA tokens, and now you can never get your money back. I feel like they're going to be able to allow you to resell it on the market to another player.
And that would make it a crypto. Well, not necessarily a crypto. But
No, but like, a coin. And I feel like they're going to do something like that. Because I feel like that would the only thing that could take them.
That would be fire.
That would be, how awesome.
You could, I would request like 2 weeks off work and just grind the fuck out of GTA
and like try to be on all the forums, figure out where the hottest spots are in the city,
make the
closest
most money,
to
or get the
everything.
most,
Like
sell
that was
all
the thing
that
about
shit.
the Pavia, the metaverse, right? We're getting these plots,
Yeah.
and we're in this lottery to see where you land. And my one plot, all the way, imagine a map, right, of America, I suppose, and there's a fucking giant, or whatever, the Dallas Cowboys stadium is, right there.
Oh yeah,
And
I had the landmarks and shit.
Yeah, and like say one of my plots is like fucking far away from a landmark, I could resell it for $200. But if that shit was next to a virtual stadium where they're gonna hold virtual soccer games and concerts, you want to have a house so you could get there in 10 seconds instead of having to walk the
It wasn't
metaverse.
so you could get there in 10 seconds.
What was it for?
Concessions, bro. Like outside, selling shit outside the stadium and shit.
Oh my god, I don't know.
Traffic, foot traffic.
I just remember that being a big thing, so I sold that for $2,000. What the fuck? That never made sense to me. I was like, what am I doing? This
It's
is
all
like,
speculation.
where's
bro.
this been all my life? Like, this is how I need to make money. I
all
do
speculation.
nothing, sell something to somebody somehow. That was the best. That was the best.
That shit was fun.
Never be another time.
That shit was fun. All right, one last thing I'm gonna talk about.
What do you got?
Some shit happened at work today. This is one dude at my job. He I think he in his 50s or maybe late 40s. But he liked to talk a lot. He just talked to any and everybody.
About bullshit.
Anything.
Okay.
He was like gossiping about work shit mainly.
Nice.
But he's
That sounds
real
nice.
sensitive too.
Why?
He-
What did you
like,
say to him?
I
Like,
didn't say him, not to me. Like he was talking to my team lead. And, she said something. She said, "Go on with your stupid ass."
oh,
And he turned around and said, "What? You can't talk to me like that. You don't ever call me stupid." Just like he's like, you could hear his voice like start cracking and shit. Like
Aw.
he sounded like he was about to start
You know,
crying,
this is
bro.
more sad than an old sad. Is he black too?
Yes,
There's
they
nothing,
both black. And she was
nothing
like,
more
"Yeah,
sad than an
go
old
to the
black
office. Go to
guy
the office. Go
crying.
tell him." Like she was like just. He's so sensitive though. Like that should be so funny,
It's
dog.
sad though. I think that's sad. I can't see a sad old black man. That makes me
He
sad.
not always sad though. Like he's just a normal dude.
That makes it worse. Like when he's having a good time and somebody makes a happy happy old black
I mean,
man
I
sad.
ain't necessarily be happy, but he don't be walking around sad, moping or nothing. But
That's just sad. I don't
he's
know.
just so sensitive. Like you too old to be that fucking sensitive. Like I feel like that, like she hit like a trauma spot. Like it's like
Aw.
somebody used to call him stupid. Like his parent, one of his parents or something. Like that's how he reacted. Like that was that type of
Okay.
reaction. Like
Shit.
you could hear his voice cracking, like he's about to cry for real. Like
And you're probably
and
just
he getting
fucking
all
laughing
loud
your-
and shit,
you're
bro.
probably
I'm
laughing your fucking
trying
ass
my.
off over there.
Luckily I had my hoodie on. I just like pulled it like so size you could see. I was just like,
That's funny as fuck. That's funny. That's funny.
bro, that
funny.
shit was hilarious.
Poor bastard though.
He'd be alright. Yeah, he already know that it ain't like she don't like him, but he always be over there talking to people or talking to her, like just distracting people basically. And she always tell him, "Go on, like get the fuck out of here." And I guess he like says some one too many things. He tried to get the last word in. She told him, "Go on with your stupid ass." He just got butthurt.
I can't believe that really pissed him off.
He was loud as fuck. I was just sitting there like it was like after he left, it was dead quiet over
Oh,
there
I
for
bet.
about 30 minutes.
Yeah, I bet.
But then she always go vent to somebody, like you could hear her like, "Damn, motherfucker," like that shit was so funny. You gonna be that sensitive?
Exactly. You gotta talk shit to somebody afterwards to make yourself feel a little better. Like, he's sensitive, right? That I didn't do anything wrong. He is a fucking.
No, don't be. She don't. No, that's
No.
what white people do.
Oh, okay. Why? She's over there like, fuck that motherfucker. He's too sensitive, kind of.
Yeah, like it's more like I know I ain't do shit wrong. Fuck that motherfucker.
Oh
like,
yeah. I don't have that kind of confidence.
he
Maybe
about
white
to go
people don't
run
have
up to
that.
the
Kind
office crying like a little bitch, like that type of shit. Like,
Damn. Yeah. No. If I did that, like, if I'd be like, dude, was I too fucking mean to that guy? Like
Yeah,
the
that's-
moment he walked away, I'd be like, should I go apologize?
it's like you apologize to the one dude.
That's,
like,
that's exact. I sent a fucking email today because when I was at the Shane Gillis show, a little drunk, I pulled up this hoodie that was like on my just in my browser when I pulled my phone up that I was gonna buy for Amber, and she's like, "Oh, what is that?" And I was like, "Oh fuck, I was gonna buy this for you, but now that you know what it is, what size do you want?" And I bought it. They fucking haven't shipped it, and it's been a whole 7 days or 6 days, I suppose. But like, nothing's going on. It's like 6 days. What the fuck? So I emailed.
What,
them.
a Shane hoodie?
No, it wasn't a Shane hoodie. It was like from another website. I was just looking on.
Oh,
it,
just a random.
Yeah. And they never shipped it after like 6 days. I think that's a long time to
Yeah, that's
not
pretty
get
long.
something fucking shipped. And I'm a little pissed off this morning, from some other bullshit. And I email. I'm like, hi.
Per my last email, no.
I'm like, hello. Good afternoon. I ordered this on whatever day. Still not here. I was like, what's going on? Basically. And then at the bottom of it, I put, is this normal for your website? Is this like normal operation for your website? Is this how long people are normally waiting for?
They got FAQs and shit.
Probably, yeah, but like I don't know. I asked such.
So you gotta check that first.
I should have, but I asked in such a condescending way that after I sent it,
You sent a follow up email to apologize.
No, I would
was
never
about to
do
say,
that.
I was about to.
I would never do that. But the dude emails me back and he's like, "We are looking into this. I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "Fuck, dude. I shouldn't have been a fucking dickhead, dude. Like I shouldn't have been a dickhead." And it was through email. Like who the fuck cares? I'll probably never
It'd be
talk to these
alright.
people again. Like, I don't even know, dude.
He'll be alright.
I'm
I'm
too.
sure he didn't receive plenty worse emails than that.
I
And like it's
know.
addressed to him.
No, yeah.
Like it's going through fucking Salesforce just like our shit did.
Oh yeah,
like-
that's true.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well,
Yeah. We did it, y'all.
that's it.
13
you did it,
episodes.
bro.
We introed the pod.
Hey, Yeah, like good, dude.
Yeah.
This was a good one.
We stayed on topic. I caught us one time when we branched off. I don't know how many other times we might have did it, but I caught us one
Like
time.
3 or 4, but
Yeah.
you did do it when you were in the middle of telling a story. So nice catch there. Off the Rails would have been a good side name, but I feel like that's already been taken
No, I'm sure.
and done.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, we did
Props
it.
to you, dude, for fucking going out alone
Yeah.
and bombing. You know, that's the hardest part. I can't wait to see you bomb, though.
Follow me on Twitter and
Show it out. What's the handle?
Instagram. Learning to bomb.
Like straight up spelled correctly.
Yeah, learning to bomb. No
Nice.
spaces. Just
Wonder how you got that.
Cause who the fuck wants to have that handle? That's not like oh yeah, that's
Unless you're a comedian, I
or a
can't see
fucking
terrorist.
yeah, like
literally.
I didn't think they would let me put the word bomb.
Oh shit!
Like
Learning
like,
to
I didn't think
bomb.
they would let me put that. Honestly,
Yo, the fact that such a simple phrase and there's
To be
billions
taken so many
of
different ways.
people in the world.
Oh,
and
nobody
no
has-
one's taken that.
I mean,
Learning to
as
bomb.
a comedian, do you really want to have that name?
I don't see. I think it's a good one. It's clever.
I like it.
Because like that's
my
like,
name
that's
is
a big
so.
part of it.
My last name is too fucking long.
Yeah.
Like I think most handles is like 12 characters on most sites.
What is your name? Your like user after your handle, like when you actually get to the profile.
I ain't changed it yet because I ain't posting nothing. But it's just gonna be my name, Rob Cunningham.
Full? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, okay. But yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Just put Rob Cunningham or maybe Rob C Comedy.
There you go. Something
Yeah.
like that. That would have been a good handle too, I feel.
I was taken.
Oh.
Yeah, I tried
bastards.
it. I tried I'm like, man, nothing with my name is gonna work. It's just too fucking long. As far as the whole thing, like, yeah,
Good catch though on learning to bomb. I like that one.
yeah.
Surprised you didn't have to go with the letter 2 instead. Like that's I can't believe it hasn't been taken.
Yeah.
Nuts. But yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, I get why it hasn't been. Like, it is. It's like kind of surprised that it hasn't been taken.
It's
I
so
was
simple.
I was surprised that it wasn't banned.
For one,
I was surprised it wasn't taken, but I understand why it wasn't taken. Like,
who would want it? Yeah.
yeah,
It's unwanted
sounds
attention.
like a kamikaze
almost.
pilot or some shit like
Literally,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that was episode 13 of the Riff Stop. I'm about to kick Jake out and take my ass to sleep
Yeah,
because I got to work fucking overtime tomorrow.
Thanks for letting me. I know you stayed up extra late.
Oh, yeah,
tonight.
we had to get this pod out. Like, it was too much shit to talk about.
Yeah, and we went to the show tonight too.
Yeah.
A lot of shit.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next week, and
yeah.
peace.
Peace.